189-pound championship final here, the 2026 PIAA AA state championships. We got Adam Waters out of Faith Christian Academy in the black and white singlet, green ankle band. He's a senior going for his 4th state title, taking on Kyle Scott out of Tyrone, a senior in the black and orange singlet, red ankle band.
Scott is committed to Pitt, 46-0 in the season, 163-26 in his career. He was a qualifier 8th and 4th in the PIAA championships. Adam Waters looking to become the 15th 4-time PIAA champion. Rune Lawrence was your last. Now he burst onto the scene, pins defending state champion Holden Garcia in his freshman final, named OW there. Has only gone the distance one time in Hershey, that being last year's final against Caleb Close of Bodigo area.
Yeah, all tech falls this weekend so far for Waters. He's number 2 in the country at 190 pounds. Headed to Ohio State next season. You see him pressuring forward with this right side collar. Nice little windshield wiper there. He does a nice job in the hand fight, just being able to snap guys and pull them one way and the other. Gonna go drag his Waters down to the single, using that underhook to go across the body. Good defense there for Scott to be aware he's on the edge, able to kind of hit a roll, and it takes him out of bounds.
This was a championship semifinal a year ago, 21-5 technical fall for Waters in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. See what adjustments Scott can make. And when you're the underdog like that, you want to make the match shorter. You want to burn the clock. You know, you want a shot at the end. You want to be within 1 score.
Yeah, and with under 20 seconds to go, we're scoreless still here. Waters having a tough time breaking through the hand fight so far, it seems, as he looks to fire off single leg. Nice down block there for Scott. Go down to 5 to go. And that's going to do it for the first period. Scoreless after 1 here at 189 pounds. And like you said, that kind of draws it up there for Scott. That's how you want it to go. See the first choice of Waters. Waters going to start down in the second period.
And when you think about development, you know, wrestling guys that are a lot better than you, just really taking your lumps in the room. And when you look at the corner, Quentin Wright sitting there in the Tyrone corner, I'm sure he's still on the mat quite a bit. And just helping with that live wrestling at the very next and highest level of folk style in the world.
There's not much better of a practice partner out there for a 189-pound high schooler, I imagine, than Quentin Wright, a 2-time national champion from Penn State. Waters gets the escape early here in the second. He leads 1-0 now. And we mentioned like slowing the match down for Scott. Waters, he's a guy that's constantly firing, and it can kind of wear you out as the offensive guy as he gets it on the single leg here. Down to the heel, looking to go shin whizzer is Scott. Nice job staying on the heel, keeping that toe pointed up towards the ceiling. Alleviates the pressure from the wizard as Waters. Climbing the leg, advancing to the backside. He's got the far hip. He's gonna want to transition to ankle. It's fighting the line here as well. Waters able to sit him to a hip, and he's gonna get the takedown. Great persistence there by Waters.
Excellent call there. He goes from the hip to the ankle, sits Scott down, picks up the takedown. 54 seconds remaining. Waters.
Wow, they're gonna wave the takedown for Waters. The side officials saying that they were off the mat. Now they had a better angle than that, obviously, than I did. They're on the far side over there, but
I'm going to be honest, I was not watching the foot, as I'm watching the backside hand to go from the hip, catch those laces.
Yeah,
you know, it's where's your focus? You know, we're looking for the technique. Those guys are the ones looking for the boundary line.
But man, that's a win for Scott there, as we're still 1-0 with 20 to go in the second. It's Scott taking Waters towards the edge now. And Waters has been a huge part of this Faith Christian Academy team all 4 years as he shoots Scott out of bounds. Faith Christian Academy gonna win their 4th straight individual team state title, won their 4th dual team state title a month ago in Johnstown. Short time to go here in the second. Waters gonna lead 1-0, headed to the third. Scott's gonna take bottom. Waters, another guy, tough in the top positions, got a nice cross wrist tilt. We'll see if he looks to ride here or try to win it on his feet. Roll by Scott. Waters dropping down to the legs, gonna look to climb up here. Building back up is Scott. Waters gonna take him out of bounds, just 12 seconds in.
Team scores coming into this bout: Reynolds 39.5, they were 10th. Warrior Run 47, Grove City 57, Montoursville 59, Trinity 64, Dairy Area 70, tied with Chestnut Ridge. Bishop McDevitt third at 107, McCourt 165, and Faith Christian leading with 205. As I finish the team score, Scott's away for his escape. Bout tied at 1. This is the exact position you would hope to be in if you're Scott.
You couldn't have drawn it up much better here for Scott. As we mentioned, he was tech-fault last year in the semifinals. Closest bout Waters has ever been in this arena. And this is a lot of a different match than I imagine Waters had in mind. If you're Scott, you got to take advantage here in the third. He's got Waters circling on the edge. Another shot for Waters. He goes knee pull. Now shelving it, gonna look to trip the far ankle, and nice job by Waters, gonna run him down for the takedown. Take the 4-1 lead with 1:05 to go.
Her third state PIAA crown.
For Waters, nice job there, not letting this come down to the end. He wants to go close it out right now, close the door on Scott, getting a late takedown.
And it's, you know, he'd been there to the legs several times, finally getting the finish, had the mat available, and the stall call comes against Scott. That one-on-one on the right side, a lot of pressure for Waters, trying to reach back underneath the cross wrist. See a reinforced bar off and from there.
And Waters gonna look to ride out here. I imagine we're gonna get a nice applause coming for him here if he's able to close this bout out on top. Scott just buried on his belly there. See, Waters just gave Scott kind of a little smack, like, nice match, man. And that is gonna do it. Adam Waters, a 4-1 decision. He will become now just the 15th ever 4-time Pennsylvania state champion. An incredible career for the Ohio State Buckeye commit.